Welcome to this session on research data types. If you are studying research method, statistics, SPSS or data analysis, understanding the data type is the one of the most important foundation. In this session, you will learn how to clarify variable into quantitative and qualitative types and then further clarify them as nominal, ordinal, discrete and continuous. By the end of this session, you will be able to clearly clarify almost any variable correctly. Let's look at our learning objectives. By the end of this session, you should be able to first understand the differences between quantitative and qualitative data. Second, identify nominal and ordinal variables. Third, identify nominal and continuous variables. And finally, practice clarifying real research variables. These skills are essentials because the type of the data determines which statistical researchers can use. When clarifying a variable, always start one simple question. Is this a category or a number? If it is a category or label, it is a qualitative data. If it is a numerical measurement or count, it is a quantitative data. Think of qualitative data as describing qualities or group. Think of quantitative data measures or counting something. The first decision helps us to clarify every variable correctly. Let's begin with the qualitative data. Qualitative data describe characteristics, labels, or categories. Examples including gender, blood group, nationality, and favored subjects. Notice that these variables do not represent numerical measures. Even if we assign number to categories such as coding male 1 and female as 2, the numbers are still labeled and do not have mathematical meaning. Qualitative data is divided into two types, nominal and ordinal. Nominal data consists of categories that have no natural order. Examples including eye color, religion, blood group, and country. Let's think about eye color. Is brown greater than blue? Is blue less than green? No. The categories are simply named. That's why we call them nominal data. A useful memory trick is nominal means name. If the variable is just a label with ranking, it's nominal. Okay. Next, ordinal data also consists as categories, but this time the category have meaningful order. For an example, poor, fair, good, excellent. Or first place, second place, or third place. The categories are ranked from low to high. However, we don't know whether the gap between categories is equal. For an example, the differences between good and excellent may not be the same as the differences between fair and good. The key idea is simple. If categories can be ranked, the variable is ordinal. Now, let's move into quantitative data. Quantitative data represent numbers. Examples including age, height, weight, income, like that. Unlike qualitative data, quantitative variable can be used in mathematical calculations. You can add them, subtract them, average them, and perform a statistical analysis. Quantitative data is divided into two types: discrete and continuous. Discrete data represent counts. These are values that usually occurs as whole numbers. Examples: number of children, number of cars, number of books. These variables are counted rather than measures. For an example, you can have these children or 4 children, but usually not 3.5 children. A useful rule is, if you are counting individual terms, the variable is probably discrete. Continuous data represent measurements. Example including height, weight, temperature, and time. These variables can decimal value. For an example, a person might be 113 centimeters tall, or 113.5 centimeters, or 113.52 centimeters. Measurement can become increased stresses. That's why we are called continuous variable. A useful rule is, if you are measuring something, it is probably continuous. Now let's put everything together. When you encounter a variable, ask these questions in order. First, is it a category or a number? If it is a category, it is a qualitative. Then ask, does it have a natural order? If yes, it's ordinal. If no, it's nominal. If the variable is a number, ask, is it counted or measured? If counted, it's discrete. If measured, it's continuous. This decision tree can solve most classification questions. Let's test our understanding. Pause the video if you like to answer. First, clarify the following variable: blood type, height, number of pets, satisfaction score, temperature. Remember our decision tree: category or number, order or not order, counted or measured. Take a moment and think through each answer. Let's check our answers. Blood type is qualitative nominal because it consists of labels without order. Height is quantitative continuous because it is measured. Number of pets is quantitative discrete because it is counted. Satisfaction score is qualitative ordinal because categories are ordered. Temperature is quantitative counters continuous because it is measured. If you got most of these correct, you are already developing a strong understanding of the data classifications. Let's look at a real research example. Suppose a research studies academic performance. The variable collected are gender, age, number of children, satisfaction level. Gender is qualitative nominal, age is quantitative continuous, numbers of children is quantitative discrete. Satisfaction level is qualitative ordinal. Researcher clarify variable because analysis different statistical method require different type of data. Let's summarize what we have learned. Nominal variables are labels without order. Ordinal variables are categories with order. Discrete variables are counted numbers. Continuous variables are measures numbers. When classify a variable, ask whether it is a category or a number. Then determine whether it is ordered, counted or measured. Oh, this simple process will help you to clarify almost any variable correctly. Thank you for watching. Now it's your turn to practice. Try clarifying variable you encounter every day. For an example, phone numbers, monthly income, favorite food, number of siblings, temperature, like that. The most example you practice, the faster this skill become automatic. In the next lesson, we will learn about variable in research, including independent variable, dependent variable, and how research use them in real studies. See you in the next lesson. Thank you.